now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next.
Texas Rangers.
Noah Syndergaard gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, coming on now, a guy with some of the best stuff in all the game, Noah Syndergaard. Big fastball, approaches triple digits, and one of the things that separates Syndergaard from most of the other starting pitchers in baseball, that hard slider he'll throw anywhere between 92 and 96 miles an hour. Nothing tricky about Syndergaard, power pitcher deluxe.
And now in the box, Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now at the plate here is Bernie Williams. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
Lays off 1-0. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The 1-0 home. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Paul O'Neill. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Here comes Tino Martinez.
The first baseman, Tino.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now another 1-2. middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Next up, Jose Canseco. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
And now the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Martinez leads off first with one away. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit in the air down the right field line. On the run is Dahl. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Darryl Strawberry is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. A ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit to short. Banks has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 New York. David Wells is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Dom Thompson-Williams is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
1 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Third. Not shortstop. Ernie.
Into the box now, Ernie Banks. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Here's another shot down the line in right. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting ninth.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. The windup and the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hard ground ball to third. And he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
So now to the plate, Bernie Williams, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he lays off for ball 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Weak roller right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting 6.
All right, here's how the
right
Bronx
fielder,
Bombers are going to set up
David.
defensively today.
Dahl.
And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Count now a ball and a strike. Abreu, the runner at second with one away. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. To third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7. The designated hitter, Nate Lowe.
Nate Lowe digging in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A ball and a strike now. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Texas. They trail in this one 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. First delivery to him.
That's a ball.
Change up low. 2-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
Next to hit, Paul O'Neill, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
A little bit of a unique home run of that last one. A changeup in off the plate that he pulled for a home run. Not a real good idea to throw that changeup on the inner half of the plate. More executed, well-executed changeups are more down and away. Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
At the plate now, Tino Martinez. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground is short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate, Jose Canseco, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Dahl.
Next, here is Dahl Strawberry. First pitch on its way as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So stepping in is Sherton Apostle. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Sherton Apostle.
First delivery to him. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Martinez is there, 2 down. So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with it.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Rangers leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2-0 count, the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
Next for New York, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Can't quite get around it fair, and it remains 0-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Boggs is retired. 2 down now.
The batter,
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jeter. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Dahl is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 3-0. First pitch on its way.
For the Rangers,
Ernie Banks
shortstop,
will stand in for the
Ernie.
second time now as he looks at a called
Banks.
strike. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Banks is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become.
The throw is wild, and it gets away.
What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend.
Now
Up
batting,
over 290.
the first
He
baseman,
is flirting with
Jose
that 300,
Abreu.
elusive 300 batting average mark.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Banks on at first, nobody out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious gas. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, and the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
just hung in there on that one. The 0-2 once more. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Another 0-2 coming. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about
right fielder,
7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this
Dahl.
up, this could be a real solid performance.
And now here is David Dahl. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You walk into the plate, you know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Stepping in now, Nate Lowe. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball well outside. Hit down the third base line. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swung on but fouled off to the left. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. Still down 3-0. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams.
Bernie Williams.
First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Calhoun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 21, Paul O'Neill.
At the plate now is Paul O'Neill. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down, and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Don't want to forget about him. To the plate now, Tino Martinez. Grounder down the line at third. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
2-2.
2-2.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Next to dig in, Jose Canseco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Pitch out, nothing doing. O'Neill is off at first with 2 away. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Darryl Strawberry stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0.
Leading off for the Rangers, the 3rd baseman, Jorge Posada.
First pitch on its way. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone!
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
MJ Melendez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Dom Thompson-Williams is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter number 15.
That'll bring in Nick Solak.
Baseman.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 3 and the Rangers 1. Dane Dunning takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 33, Jay Dunning.
New inning set to get underway, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The catcher, Jorge Posada, is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
The batter, the third baseman,
Wade Boggs is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 2-1 on its way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything of a hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Hit down the line at first. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 2-out double left stranded. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now, and next the dangerous power threat, Ernie Banks.
Shortstop, Ernie Banks.
First offering, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. In there for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Canseco will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So now here is Willie Calhoun. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Texas, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in will be Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last debut. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Williams.
A windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. The pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he's struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Paul O'Neill will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The first baseman,
Tino Martinez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in the second with a double, his third hit of the night. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour velocity of that line drive. Into the box now, Jose Canseco as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. One left for the Yankees as the lead remains 3-1. Last half of the seventh here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Nate Lowe. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Popped him up. Boggs shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's right up there, fourth in the AL in that category. Striding in is Sherton Apostle. Blasted a solo homer last time up. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. MJ Melendez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Jonathan.
Now pitching for number 72, Jonathan Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Calhoun. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And they'll get the
that can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This ball will be chopped foul. Strawberry gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-1. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Jorge Posada comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And this will be fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And it's gone. A two-run shot for Jorge Posada, number 25 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 3-0. 3-1 the count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in next, Bernie Williams struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's set and the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The 0-2 once more. Hit well on the ground to first. A dive and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's 5-1 Yanks.
Leading off for the Rangers, the center fielder
is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here's the first pitch to him.
Please. Now pitching for
Don Thompson Williams is at the plate
27.
here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The batter, number 15.
At the plate now,
Second baseman,
Nick Solak. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Going back is the left fielder to the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So now to the plate, Bernie Banks.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Rangers do get one back, however, on the strength of this home run. Jose Leclerc enters.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 25, Jose Leclerc.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Tino Martinez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Just got a piece of it at 98 as this is fouled away. Leclerc is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Fouled away. The 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jose Canseco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. But this is speared by the first baseman. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. So nothing in the Bombers' ninth. Last chance time for the Rangers. They're down here 5-2. Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun.
Leading off for the Rangers, the left fielder,
Mariano Rivera takes
Willie
the ball now in inning number
Calhoun.
9, looking to close the door.
Your attention, please.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, oh, he can't
number
get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. And that will bring up the speedy outfielder, David Dahl. He went down on strikes last time up. And that's in there for strike one.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
At the plate, Sherton Apostle to swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 2-1 home. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Now a long throw home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over. 5-2 the final score tonight. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Wells records his 14th winning decision of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Mariano Rivera wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 4.